Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we are going to make a fun pair of earrings using our bargain bead box for September Mountain Majesties. And what we're going to do is we're going to use these charms for them, the little connector ones. See, there's a loop on either side. Now, if you'll recall, when we were opening the boxes, if you watched my unboxing, I said I'd show a way to make these connectors into earrings. If there'd been 3, I probably would have used them for a bracelet or an anklet, but there was only 2. So let's turn down and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, what we have here is our connectors. Now, I'm going to put one on either side here, but what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the Jaspers, one of the bead caps, and one of the bicones. Set that aside. Then we're going to do the same with another Jasper, a bead cap, and then one of these rondelles. Now these are going to hang down from the bottom of this. These are going to hang there because otherwise we don't have the weight to hold this from flipping because they're right in the center. So let's sort of divide this stuff up between each one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that's the bottom pieces. Now, after we get these put on, what we're going to do is we're going to take these eye pins, hook them onto our connectors here, and then we're going to have I need to get me some small spacers. I wanted some small spacers between these pieces, and I didn't get them out, but we will do that right now. For each leg, I'm going to do this, and I'll need another spacer because I forgot to get one out. Now this is the other side, but what we're going to do then is we're going to put these on as soon as I get me a couple of little spacers, and we're going to hang those up on either side, and then we're going to hook it to the ring up here, and then we'll have to use 2 tiny jump rings to put the ear wire on. We need 2 because otherwise it's going to flip it to the side. We want it to go forward. So let's go find a few of the things we need, like namely those tiny spacers. And I probably have some relatively close by, but not right where I can see them. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my tiny jump rings, I've got my little tiny spacers, and we're going to just... You know what? I'm going to get 2 more jump rings. I think I'm just going to put these in by jump rings because I think it will be simpler than wrapping them around. So let's make our loops here. And over and around, bring her down, bring her around, and you could have used the simple loops for this as well. So there's those. Now I'm going to wrap them, And then, like I say, I think I'm going to simply put these on with jump rings because I think it'll be easier. Not saying it'll be better, just saying it'll be easier than trying to put these on the little mountain pieces. So we'll wrap this up. This teeny little bit extra off, and we'll tuck that in. That's one. Now we'll get the other. So we'll get this little bit extra off, tuck it in, being careful because that's a bicone up there. So this is a little crooked, so I'm going to straighten her up. Now I'll snitch these two tinky tots from over here, and we'll put these onto the mountain. Actually, we'll do that last. It might be easier. Okay, next we're going to do our beads on our pins here. And that's going to be bicone, small spacer, bead cap, bead cap, oops, forgot the small spacer. Couldn't do that. Don't want to do that. And now we're going to put this through the looper. We're just going to make sure we've got it. There we go. Now I'm going to take my small round nose pliers and finish this loop up, because for some reason the loopers don't always like to finish the loop, which drives me sort of nuts, but it is what it is. So there's one. We're going to now do the opposite side. There you. Okay, now we got to go in the looper again. Go through here. Come here, you. Go through here, up to, there's a hole over here on this side you want to go into. Then make sure she's tight and bring her around. And for some reason, the looper likes to hold on to that last little piece of wire. supposed to spit it out, but it doesn't always do so. There we go. Now let's see what that ring looks like. Oh, looks pretty, doesn't look too horribly bad. But we will tighten it up nonetheless. Okay, now we got all of our little bits and pieces here. And now we got to take some jump rings and put them together. Now ordinarily I would not put these on the jump ring. I'd hook them right to the connector, but they want to smash into the side and they don't want to sit properly. So we're going to jump ring it. I'll jump ring these little guys first, I think. Come on, you should go across that stainless steel with no problem. It's not that wide. But I need to open you a little more, apparently. There we go. Now you'll notice I'm putting these down at the bottom of the mountain down here. These are what's going to give it the weight to keep it from flipping. Not saying anything for the fact that they're also a nice, pretty little decorative piece. So. So now those are hanging down from our mountain. Now we need to put our side pieces on and then hook them to the ring. The ring gives them a little more space to work in so that you don't have to worry about, come on you. Them crunching up too tight. Now what we want to do is bring these up, get some more jump rings, and then we're going to jump ring up to this ring. So just like this. This second. Come on, little guys. Now if I got this right, this should hang really nicely here. Yeah, I did. So now we just have to put on our ear wire, which, because we want it to go straight and they're going two opposite directions, we need two. So we'll take one of these guys and put it through the ring. Close it up. Get another one. Open it up. Hook it to our ring that's on, to the jump ring that's on here. And then to our ear wire. Now these don't have a particular front or back, so just put it on however you want. Because the little mountain charm is the is two-sided, I believe. Yeah, it is. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. Now on your second one, you might want to make it matter, because it's going to still wants to go a little sideways, and I think that's because of my two big bars, the way their hooks are going. But there it is. There's our first one all finished. And now we put together the second one exactly the same way. So let's get started. We'll put this guy aside over here, and we will get all of our bits and pieces out of here. First, I think we'll go with our bottom pieces here. Well, if I can find the hole. Well, there's yours. Bead cap and bicone. There we go for that one. Bend her over. Oh, I have a... No, I don't. Yes, I do. I have a Jasper missing. Must have rolled off somewhere. We'll find it. There it is. You come back here. Okay, we got these things all ready to go, so let's go ahead and do the looper. So through here, through the hole with that, push her up good, bring her around, and I really hate that crunchy sound from my bicone. And that's why I hate the crunchy sound from my bicone. It broke it. Well, we're going to have to get a new wire. Well, my camera shut itself off. Why it was shut off, I did my second one that I did not break. and I started to wrap these two. Then I just went into the bedroom and got a new bicone, which is where I have my beads at, and the rest of these. So we'll cut this one loose in a minute, but we're going to finish wrapping these babies since we already got it started. So let's go over here and wrap these guys up. Let's clip this excess off here. And tuck this baby in. Okay, so this one's done. Now we got to do this one. So grab it right here where they come together, and we'll start wrapping this baby up. Trim the excess and carefully tuck it in. We already broke one bicone, we don't need to break another one. Okay. So those two are done and ready to hook onto our piece here. And we can do that right now. In fact, we'll do that. So we'll hook these guys on, and then we'll hook this piece on over here before we go and fix this, and then we can get it picked on too. So one of these little guys. Okay, now we'll put this one side together before we fix the second side. And we could put it up on the ring too while we're at it. Okay. So now we just need to fix this guy. So let's cut him loose here. And we'll put it back together, and hopefully this time we won't break it. Now we've got it all put back together. Let's put her through the looper and hope to heck that I don't break this crystal again. So well, I got this pulled back like this. Let's get this extra piece of wire out. There we go. Okie dokie. This time we did not break it, thankfully. And it even looks pretty good. So we'll put it together onto our little mountain on the other side here. Okay, now we got to get the second side on here onto the ring. I think I got that good. We'll see right now. Just gotta pull this up. Come on, ring, pull up. There we go. Any twists or turns? Yes. See how this twisted right down here? We don't want that. It needs to go straight. Since it is twisting, that means we need to take either one or the other side off to repair it. I think we'll just take off this piece. Well, let's see if I got that. Okay, now that we've got that right, we need to use two more. I can put the others away to finish up this earring. Put on its ear wire. So again, all we want to do to put on the ear wire is to open up one of these. Put it through the ring, close it up, now we'll take our second one and open it up. Go through our first little guy here. And now we just need to put our ear wire on. Close it up. And there's earring number 2. All finished. here we are, our pretty little mountain earrings. I like them. I hope you like them too. We made these, of course, using our bargain bead box for September, Mountain Majesties. And this is how you can use the connector as an earring. But don't forget, you need this weight down at the bottom, because if not, this connector can flip itself upside down. So there's our pretty earrings from our bargain bead box. And they do, for some reason, want to turn sideways. I don't know why. I may have investigate that a little bit, see if I can figure out. See, this one's not, this one is. They're just, it has something to do with the way the wires are sitting in here. But either way, with them going to the side of your head or to the forward, they're still very pretty. Anyway, this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and again, we have been using our beads from our bargain bead box, Mountain Majesty. Aren't those pretty? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.